Just something to think about that some people have, some issues with. I want to know the limit of a constant. The f of x equals 7 function. I want to know the limit as x approaches 3.
7.
So like how you would see that, if f of x equals 7, or f of x equals 7, the limit, you would write it like this. Limit as x approaches 3, 7. What is that equal to?
7.
It is equal to 7, but a lot of people have a lot of trouble with that, a lot of problems with that for obvious reasons. It's like, what are you talking about? 3, 7? Like, where do we put the x in, Mr. O? I need to put an x in to evaluate. Well, it's just a constant function. If it's a constant function, I don't care what x you put in, the limit from the left is always equal to the limit to the right at any other value. This is equal to 7. Even though, does this look weird on your eyes, Eric? This, it's like, what? 3, 7, 7, what? But for a constant function, it's always equal to 7. Okay? Now, one last thing, I want to show you a little calculator trick. Take a look at number 5. So here's saying, doing the limit of a product, and you have these two random things. You have 2x squared times 3 sine pi over 6x. Okay? And I want to look at them separately. What I want you to do is put this part into your y1. Put 2x squared into your y1. And then put the other part in your y2. And if you wanted to graph the product of those two things, say you want information about that function, and you want it, and then you don't want to retype everything in, on your y3, you can put y1 times y2. And how you do that is you hit vars, and then y vars, and then function, and then you can get any of those y's. So it's a nice trick to be able to get one of the functions you already have and just do something to it. So try it. Write this down in your notes. But if you want to graph the product of two functions that you already have, instead of retyping everything in, you can just say, in this case, y1 times y2. And you can find those under vars, y vars, function. Okay? So with that, see if you can answer this question. Or like x equals 0 or anything else. Now you can use the product of the limits or the limit of the products. That means is take it all as one piece or take the limits of each thing separately. And it should be equal. You can look at your table of values. Look at your table of values, your y3, for any limit that equal the first times the second, because that's the equation you just created. Okay? Any questions on any of that? And if you want to work on these a little bit today, let's work on them. Okay? If you still have a lot of limits.